process for an away game starts literally an hour after the last game. Like within an hour post-game, we were at home before we went to Sask. An hour after the game, we had all the game jerseys in the wash. We had game laundry going, all that stuff. We kind of get all that stuff out of the way the night of the game, and then we start packing the next day. We'll start kind of getting ready, checking weather reports, all that sort of stuff, so we know what to expect when we get there and be ready for anything that could come our way.
Jersey check, pack jerseys, nameplates, travel bags out, overall packing list, orange jerseys for this week. Have a checklist for absolutely everything. That way, we don't forget nothing.
So at day 4, the truck gets here at 9 o'clock, so the guys go to meetings at 8, so that gives us an hour to get their stuff done. Obviously, first thing in the morning when we get in, we'll get all of our stuff put outside and all of our kind of extra stuff ready, so that's all ready to go. So then once the guys go to meetings, it's really just making sure the players have everything that they need, double checking all their travel bags for them, making sure they didn't forget anything, and getting that stuff on the truck for 9 o'clock, and then it heads straight to the airport and starts loading the plane. We land and we have probably, 2.5 hours somewhere in there worth of work at the stadium to do in terms of setting everything up, unpacking all the player bags, getting our stuff set up so we're ready for success the next day. And that way, as soon as the players get in on game day, we are ready to help them with whatever they need in terms of clothing, gear, equipment, whatever it may be. We're ready for them when they get there, so we're not still working when they roll in. Game day, so I'm in charge of all the communications on game day on the road. So I'll set up the coach's communication system upstairs on the bench, have all that stuff ready, and then really we're just trying to be there for the players as much as we can. There might be the odd thing that we're like, oh hey, we need to make sure we get this done, like bench setup, anything like that, make sure everything's ready for them, but we try to just be as available as possible for the guys between me and my assistant Noah, who does a great job with what he does too. Typical stuff you're kind of dealing with. The guy's chin strap might come undone, something might break, shoelaces, cleat guy might break a pair of cleats, rips a glove, do a lot of visor cleaning. It's kind of a big one throughout the entire game. But you never know what's going to come up, so we have to be prepared for every situation, from a catastrophic helmet situation to a Adrian Fry jersey number rip. So Adrian Fry went down on the opening kickoff and got the number ripped on his jersey. Obviously not ideal, so we had to kind of get that fixed, especially in Sask. The visiting locker room's a long ways away, so you don't really have a chance to go in and get an extra jersey or anything like that. It's going to take too long, so we ended up sewing his jersey back together on the sidelines to make sure the number was on tight enough to get us through the game and get it home and repair it properly. So that was a new one for me. At halftime, when we go inside, we'll start to kind of pack up some stuff. We know what guys are going to need at halftime. We also know what they're going to need at the end of the game, and more importantly, what they're not going to use. So we were able to start packing some of that extra stuff, long sleeve shirts, underwear, gitch, whatever that may be. That stuff can all start to get packed up. And then Noah will stay in at halftime and pull out all the player bags and kind of start packing all that stuff. So the moment we get off the field, we can start loading the truck to head to the airport and get home. So for that Sask game, we landed about 11:30. Around that time, got back here, and I left here at 4:30 Sunday morning. Noah and David, Noah's my assistant, David's our equipment intern. They do a great job. They kind of handle all the player bags, and that lets me start doing laundry. So I'll go through everything, every jersey, every pair of pants, kind of just look for it for stains, any blood, anything like that that needs to be treated in a specific way. I'm also looking for any rips to kind of predetermine what needs to be repaired for Montreal this week. And then, yeah, laundry, game laundry, making sure all that stuff's done and dried. So basically, when the players roll in for the next time, it looks like we never left.